How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another lovely 10th edition stream. I'm joined by the lovely Archon Skari here, and we're going to be talking to you about the Titans. Faction-focused Titans. I think this is
If you like big stuff, this is the right place for you.
If you like no, not just big stuff. Gigantic, enormous, gargantuan.
Titanic.
Straight up Titanic. So Games Workshop has put up a faction focus for Titan units, and we might see some really big hefty boys in this one.
I really like it because I have a few of these.
Do you fear the god machines?
No, because I am an elf and I don't fear no weird
You don't fear anything.
god machines.
The only thing you fear is the design team not losing its love affair with Eldar.
Yes.
That's the only thing you
Guilty as charged.
So, in short, Titans are very cool, especially in the new edition of Warhammer 40k. Honestly, I frankly haven't played against Titans, the actual Titans.
Yep.
The Legion Titanicus.
A long time?
In a very long time. But I have played against Titanic units. They definitely suffered a bit from obscuring and being able to get shot easily, move blocked. So maybe they'll have some extra unique rules on their damage.
Let's be honest. This is the kind of stuff you play for fun with your friends. You know, it's not exactly
This
something...
is the type of stuff I want to run to with Node.
Well, if you ran a Warhound Titan and it was like 2,000 points, you more than likely lost every game.
There's always that tournament every couple months where
That somebody brings like a single model as a 2,000 point list. Hey, it is fun. It doesn't mean you're gonna win every game or any games.
But it's just you just get to roll some dice.
But you can play with your toy. Is literally what it comes down to.
So Titans here are the largest, most powerful units in all of Warhammer 40k, and each one inspires awe in all who behold them. Though rarely seen on all but the largest battlefields, Apocalypse, they make a splash whenever they show up. And let's go ahead and just dive into these faction rules.
They are really cool. Like, I wish I could just buy Forge World models all the time and have them painted. Like, they just show up fully painted, design studio done.
I mean, look how epic these are.
It's so neat. Would you ever want to do a competitive list around a Titan?
If 3,000 points became standard, we could think about it. Although I
cool.
assume some of these big ones are even more than that. In the new edition, most armies find their Titan equivalents in their respective Imperial Armor Index documents. The Imperium instead organizes its god machines into the Adeptus Titanicus, who have an Imperial Armor Index of their own, and can be seconded to other forces through the Titanicus support rule. Much like their smaller knightly cousins, this allows you to slot one Adeptus Titanicus unit seamlessly into any Imperium army, and even include provisions for the devious traitors. Boo! Army rules. Titanic support. If every model in your army has the Imperium keyword, you can include one Adeptus Titanicus model in your army, even if it doesn't have the faction keyword you selected. And then for the traitor ones, you can include one, and to do so on those data sheets and on this army rule, replace all instances of Imperium with Chaos and all instances of Adeptus Titanicus with the traitor version. And for the purposes of points values, use the established ones. Cool.
So it's cool. You just can slot in a Titan into your army. That makes sense. That's good.
I just scrolled down and I saw 100 wounds. So
Ooh, 2 up save, 5 up invul against ranged attacks, 100 wounds.
30 objective
Toughness,
control.
60.
It's only leadership 6, but I guess that's because it's just manned by
That's a good
human
leadership,
beings.
I feel.
Yeah, that probably
that's
is.
better than average.
Yeah.
Then again, it won't have to start taking battle shock till you've done 51 wounds.
Yeah. Wow. So T16, which is 2 more than the monolith. That's quite strong. Deadly Demise is 2d6 plus 6. Ouch.
Just terrifying.
Each time you target this model with a stratagem, you must spend 4 times the stratagem's CP cost.
Okay, well, you know what? That makes sense. It's literally an army.
If you want to tank shock with it or whatever.
Oh, wait a second. What's the strength on its weapon?
Strength 20.
20.
22 dice.
So you're almost guaranteed to do 6 mortal wounds.
24 damage.
But it would be 4 command points, though.
Yeah.
So you couldn't really do it until battle round 2 at the end of battle round 2.
You'll realistically just not be doing anything with them stratagem-wise. That's basically what that rule is don't use strats on this.
Yeah.
Wrath of the Omnissiah, cool name. In your shooting phase, after this model is shot, select one enemy unit hit by one or more of those attacks. That unit must take a battle shot.
I feel like it should be every unit hit by one of those attacks.
Yeah, probably.
Like, one unit is like, Meh.
Although, frankly, it's going to be every unit, and
The one that survived
look how many
on
guns
one
it
wound.
has. So
What did it have? Does it have? Oh, we don't know if that's.
It doesn't. I don't.
It doesn't say. Okay, it has
doesn't say
an
which
option
is
to a bunch of weapons. 200-inch range.
Apocalypse launcher. It's appropriately titled Blast, Indirect Fire, G's, 20 attacks. It's all ballistic skill 3+, and strength 8 AP2. That's like solid indirect. Obviously, it's on a Titan. It should be good. What other weapons? Flat 18 damage on the Bellicosa.
So minimum of 4 shots, up to 6.
Strength 32.
Strength 32. So if you needed to wound another Titan on a 2+, this is the weapon for you. AP 5, just for good measure.
There's a 3d6 gun that's flat 6 damage. Ouch.
Is blast and it ignores cover.
The overcharged Plasma Annihilator is Sun Fury Plasma Annihilator is flat 8 damage.
2d6 plus 6, up to 18 shots with that thing.
Its combat is also, it's only weapon skill 4+, so that's very much.
Okay, you try and hit little things with a big Titan.
But strength 20, AP 4, 24 damage. Don't want to fail those. Yeah, that is brutal. All right.
Fun stuff. Let's just say that's pretty mean.
Don't expect to be playing against it, but don't want to play against it.
Ooh, Phantom Titan.
Oh, Eldari.
That's right up my alley.
You go ahead and take this one.
So it's movement 14, does not have the fly keyword. Toughness 14, so...
It's a monolith.
Okay, sure. Save with a 2+, and a 4 up in bull against shooting. Already, Eldar technology is better than your filthy Imperial technology.
Hey, 100 wounds beats 55, though.
That is true.
But for probably more points.
Leadership 6+, and quality OC of 20. So it almost has the same amount of... So 2 of these, 2 Phantoms, are 10 more wounds than a Warlord Titan, and would be 10 more OC as well.
That is true.
If I can get 2 Phantoms for 1 Warlord, I'll take that trade any day.
It looks like it has some pretty good rules here, too.
Deadly Demise D6 plus 6. It has Strands of Fate.
Seems good.
That means it's a 4-up unfailable invulnerable save.
Who knows what Wraith Construct is going to do.
So, Towering Wraith Construct, each time you target this model stratagem, you spend 3 times that cost. So
yeah, they're trying not to let you just spam strats on these guys.
Titanic Advance can normal, move, advance, or fall back over models and terrain that are 4 inches or less in height. So it just walks over buildings.
That's good.
That's pretty cool. And it can shoot and declare a charge in a turn in which it fell back. Because it's really
That's a very
fancy.
good roll.
Yeah, it's really neat. That's awesome. I love elf titans.
We've got the Tyranids here. The Hierophant is 12-inch move, T14 as well, 2-up save. Only 5 have been vuln, but 30 wounds. And 12 OC. Leadership 8+, though.
But if they're like within Synapse,
yeah,
or they have like, don't
Synapse.
they get like 3d6? Pick the 2 or something. Is that what is that?
I did not read the Tyranid preview.
Yeah, I don't play Tyranids. So.
John will tell us.
McDougal, where are you when we need you?
And then overall, some pretty solid stuff. The Dire Bio Cannon, flat 3 damage, good volume of attacks.
Yep.
And then its combat is reasonably scary. Each time this model makes an attack that targets a unit that is battle shocked, you get +1 to hit. Which
cool. So it'd be hitting on 2s then.
Yep. And then it also has that Titanic rule. Cool. This thing obviously is probably the cheapest out of them. It was something that you could actually run in
quite comfortably,
a 2,000 point
actually.
game.
Yeah.
So this could be a devastating.
Well, that torrent bioplasma would be pretty good with that.
I wonder what great.
And there's no negatives to stratagems on this one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Right?
there's no you spend extra. It's not even 2. It's just normal. So if Tyranids have amazing strats, it could be strong. Great Devourer. I have no idea what that does, but it is in there. It's a transport and towering as well.
Ooh, where's it? Oh, it doesn't say.
Disembark.
Oh, because historically it was able to carry stuff in its like abdomen, doesn't it? Like,
it's in like a pouch or
yeah.
something.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the Gargantuan Squiggoth.
Oh, they showed both sides of the card in this one. Very nice.
20 orc infantry. Gaz takes up 18 models. Cool. If this model is equipped with a super cannon, it has slightly less. Moves 10, T13, so the first one that is lower than a monolith. 3-up save, 30 wounds, leadership 7+. That's not bad for orcs, frankly.
No invul save.
12 OC, no invul that we see. Deadly Demise 2d6, firing deck 20.
That's cool.
That's a lot of guns in there.
Considering it can carry 20 orc infantry, I would...
Yeah,
and that's... We don't know what like flash kits or stuff do, but that would be really cool. Like Luda, just all of the
tank
Ludas,
busters,
tank busters or Ludas on top of this thing, just like shooting out.
It has the ignore terrain thing, as well as it doesn't suffer the penalty to its hit rolls for making ranged attacks while enemy units are within engage range. So
well, that's
cool little rule there.
But
Monster,
it does all hit on 5s though.
Titanic, like towering. I expect this to be even cheaper than the other ones. And great tusks are 6 attacks.
Strength damage 12.
Damage 12. And it's a lance weapon, so...
And it's strength 14.
Plus 1 to wound on the charge.
Oh, that's actually...
Strength 14 plus 1 to wound.
That's actually really good.
That's brutal.
Hits on 3s.
The Manta!
No!
It's time!
Don't.
Games Workshop did end up sending me the Manta. Blake has it.
That's it, I'm out.
It. So, it's equipped with a lot of stuff. We got 2 heavy railguns, 6 ion cannons, 2 long barrel burst cannon arrays, 2 missile pods, and 10 seeker missiles.
10 seeker missiles? Are they one shot at least, or?
Yes, one shot. This model has a transport capacity of 200 Tau Empire infantry or tactical drone. 200 drones. 200 drones. 4 Devilfish, Skyray, or Hammerhead models. 8 battle suits with a wound characteristic of 9 or less. So, seems like a lot. 20 plus inch movement, T14,
so
2 up save, 5 up
flies.
invuln, 60 wounds on this bad boy. Leadership 7, obviously, unfortunately...
Can't hold objectives.
Yeah, it's not going to be able to hold objectives. But 2 of these big cannons, devastating wounds. That would be 12 mortals on a wound roll of 6. It's got the ion cannons. The burst is 32 shots, strength 6, AP 1, 1 damage. 2 of those bad boys. Mm-hmm. Plus 10 of these seeker missiles at strength 14, AP 3, D6 plus 1. Whew. And with the Tau faction preview... it does have For the Greater Good,
so you can observe for it.
Pop off, yeah. You can do quite a bit.
That's awesome.
Of buffing on him.
Oh, it has hover as well.
It does have hover,
what?
So you can just start that on the board.
You can just leave it where it... That's
I'm going to
ridiculous.
start that. You're not killing it turn 1. I got this. In your shooting phase, after this model has shot, select 1 enemy unit hit by 1 or more of those attacks. Till the end of the phase, each time a friendly model that disembarked from the transport, and it's transport, so you can move and then disembark, makes an attack, so that includes combat, that targets that enemy unit. You re-roll the wounds.
That's crazy.
Something is...
Until the end of the shooting phase, specifically.
Oh, it does say until the end of the phase. That's fair.
However, that's actually... So your 200 infantry could really murder something.
They really could. They really could. Or the tanks, or the battle suits.
Each 4 hammerheads.
4 hammerheads. Yeah. Probably 1 Skyray, 3 hammerheads.
This doesn't have the CPU restriction either.
No, it does. Each time you target this model with a stratagem, you must...
3 times.
3 times instead of 4.
Not the 4 times.
It does have the marker-like keyword, which is lovely, but does not have towering.
Interesting. But I guess because usually it's... Aircraft usually don't care about towering.
That is also fair.
But if you hover it...
You don't count as an aircraft.
you don't count as aircraft anymore.
But it is literally gigantic and probably can see almost everything on the table. So, not too worried.
It is massive. Do you know what's the dimensions?
Big. Yeah. I have seen one in person.
You own one.
I own one, but it's not built. Blake is building it. And then
Come on, Blake. Where is this?
Exactly.
We need it.
People, please post in the comments telling Blake to finish up the Manta so we can see this bad boy.
You won that.
I did for winning the
That's right.
the LVO, not this past one, but the previous one. Yep, they had to actually go and print it. It was like a question whether I could ask for it because it was 2,000 points, legal, just 1 unit army. And then I was like, well, I would like to do this. Is it possible? They said, all right, it is possible. But then you couldn't, there was none in the U.S. There was not a single Manta that they could sell in the U.S., so they had to go print one, ship it over, and that just took a while. But they did do it. Games Workshop is...
So when it's done, we should bring our Titans together and have a Art of War Titan extravaganza.
Titan battle. Nick is on one side, Titan's on the other side. It's going to be fun.
And then you get to roll the dice against Nick.
Yes, 100%. Absolutely. So... And that about does it for our Faction Focus series. So that is wrapping it up, which means next week, Tier List Tuesday is going to be back, and Scary and I believe Mr. Jack Harpster are going to be doing the tier list of all the faction previews, ranking them, which ones are the strongest based on what's been previewed, and a lot of people have requested this, so we are doing it.
Death Guard are the best.
Yep. If you're excited for that, go ahead and post in the comments as well. But otherwise, thanks so much for joining us. Leave us a comment. Please subscribe to the channel. Like the video.
There's also a free trial, isn't there, for the War Room?
There's a 3-day free trial.
There's like 10 videos that went up today.
Today, if you are interested in learning more about the 10th edition core rules, which if you're watching this video, you probably are, then go ahead, click the description below, thewarroom.vhx.tv. There's a 3-day free trial, and we've got 10 or so videos on 10th edition and more to come very soon. So please do check out our platform. You'll also get access to our mobile apps with all the good stuff. Download to your phone, watch offline, have it playing in the background. All the stuff you love, it's on our apps. So please do check it out. And once again, thanks so much. Thank you, Scarred, for joining me.
Yeah,
Hope you enjoyed the Titans. I'm pumped for the Manta.
Revenant Titan and Phantom Titan. Let's go.
We will see you all very soon for more content. So long for now.